fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up.
And good morning, beloved. Welcome to the EmCo Morning Show, a production of Beach Hits Radio. My name is James Hutto. I am your loving, belovable, delicious, scrumptious. Hallelujah, it's another Friday. Welcome to... I understand the door's open so I could have a better backdrop than just some black-ass, shitty-ass walls. Yeah, it's a good idea. Can you let me do the damn thing, dude? Good morning and welcome, beloved. As always, Trey is a thorn in my flesh, as the Reverend Paul said. Hallelujah. Welcome to the EmCo Morning Show, a production of Beach Hits Radio, live and streaming 24/7 roots rock reggae internet radio station called beachhits.com. You can enjoy Bob Marley, Jimmy Buffett, Jack Johnson, everybody like Jimmy Buffett, and all kinds of musical, lovely, reggae, tropical artists that you can take with you to the office. You could take it to the bar. You can take it to your kid's playground and look creepy while you watch them play. You probably shouldn't do that because there's things on there sometimes, you don't want the children to hear, just like this show. So let me just say before we get started, before I introduce my friends, our guest, and my co-host, let me just say you probably should have the children leave the room. They should never be in the room with you once you start the EmCo Morning Show. I would like to say thank you for being here. It's a pleasure for me to have you here with us. And just in case no one has told you this week that they love you, baby, I love you. And I am so glad that you're here for another edition of the EmCo Morning Show. Now, without further ado, I will be bringing on in a different screen format because you know what? It wouldn't be the EmCo Morning Show if there weren't some kind of technical difficulties at the fault of Trayford Aloysius Alejandro Roscanado Rogers the third, and our guest today. All right, good morning, everybody.
What up?
Everybody.
I have my friend in life over here, Mr.
First of all, he lied. We all know technical difficulties was his fault.
That's
It
not.
was his fault, and the real reason we on the same screen, me and old Chef Rusty, was just because the chef or the captain has to have his own camera. That's the real reason. His head.
Not
He couldn't
necessarily.
handle me having my own camera.
That's not the truth of things according to how I know it.
That's like what he said in Coach Reed. I know my truth. See, that doesn't
I know
work.
my truth.
It doesn't work.
I feel
Why
like
is it-
it would be like one of those help pamphlets.
Yeah. How are you this morning, Trey?
I'm doing well, beloved.
Yeah.
I did that just for James. Ever since that stupid word "beloved" happened, now he cannot help but start this. Anybody who's been here for a while knows he didn't used to start like that.
Is it toasty for you?
Is what toasty?
That word, beloved.
No, it's not toasty. Now it's just like almost racist.
See, you
Because you follow it up with the Beauregard voice,
you
like
feel
beloved.
it. You feel a difference.
And you sound like Candy for a second. And I want to blow up your mansion. He didn't know what candy I was talking about till just now.
This is not Candyland.
It
here.
is. I was talking about I want to blow up Candyland.
This is
Django
not
style.
Candyland. This is not Candyland.
Well, that's what it sounds like when you go, beloved, and then you continue, beloved.
All right, Chef, welcome
Hey, what's up?
to the mayhem.
Sorry.
I'm here for it. It's enjoyable.
All right, unlike my co-host over here, what is that? You can't be doing that one, dude. It's gonna stink in here, bro. It stinks over there, doesn't it?
No, it smells great. It smells nice.
Why you gotta breathe it into the
It
microphone?
wasn't. I blew over the top so it could reach over to you. Like, I want you to get a good whiff.
Projection.
Yeah, it was projection.
That's not what.
See that? It doesn't smell like burnt. Nothing does it.
It smells like burnt ass.
See? Then exactly. Yeah, we're doing good. Just leave the bathroom door open. It'll be smelling the same thing.
No,
Oh,
I don't do that here. I don't do that here. And look, man, you're burning the great chef out. Chef, welcome. We're glad you're here. This is
We good.
we have attempted many a time to bring the good chef here with us.
It'd be wild. I'm just always busy. I'm always running. I always have things going on.
It's wild.
But I am super appreciative to be here.
Wild.
He said it'd be wild.
It'd be wild.
It does.
I mean, my dog is on his way to the spot today, so it'd be wild. And that's vacation.
That's birthday vacation.
Birthday vacation. My dog birthday's on Sunday.
Sunday, and my wife's is on Monday, so we're making it like a group.
Damn, that's why the trip is super.
I love it. Every
That's
year,
super.
it's like every year we have like the one weekend where we do what
y'all want.
what we want to do.
That's dope.
And you already know how I feel. the penguins, the restaurant, dude. I'm hyped.
You're excited.
I'm so gassed.
Bruh, as long as he gets to hold the penguin and he eats at the restaurant, I think my dog
He's
is set.
good.
That's what I've heard. That's what he's worried about.
I'm so hyped about it.
That's what he's worried about.
I
It's the
can't-
penguin and his mentor at the restaurant. That's it. Everything else can happen.
Just let it
But
ride.
these two,
Oh,
those two things got to happen.
they're my two that I'm like. It could rain and be cold the whole time, but I'm going to both of those.
He said straight out, it could rain
And be cold.
and be cold.
Hey,
Then I feel like I'm holding the penguin in its natural habitat. And it's not like it's an outdoor restaurant.
It's slimy.
no, and,
So I'm winning.
I'm hyped.
I know that's right.
Gassed, just gassed.
I know that's right.
The energy going into it is like a hype video for me. I'm like looking
And
through
you get to do
Instagram
it,
like,
and you get to do it at the house. Like you get to go get packed on, and do all that stuff by yourself
I'm
while the
be-
wife's
oh,
at work.
I'm
You
good.
just put this shit in the car. Yep.
it's gonna be perfectly packed. I ain't leaving nothing. Everything's gonna be set. I'm hyped.
You act like you ain't never been nowhere before.
Bro, vacations are few and far between. Like vacations like that.
Especially in our industry.
Like not just like get out of town vacations. I'm talking about like a vacation where you're like going to like just be. And you know when you have kids, that's almost impossible. Especially when you have half a dozen of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, your own traveling squad.
Yeah, because if you take one, that means you got to take at least three. And then you got to take the older one because that's the babysitter.
So you guys can cut up and hang out.
See?
Good
And there's
morning,
no
my
reason for all
friends.
that. There's no reason for all that.
People are dropping stars on us this morning, which is crazy.
What? What
awesome.
do we do? Dang, that was you, Rusty, because we ain't doing
Thank you.
shit different.
Yeah, it's the chef is in the house, and we got some stars, so we love you. Thank you for that. Thank you,
Hell
friends,
yeah.
for
Good for
coming
y'all.
on this
Guess
morning.
you'll be back next week, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Stars is
she said, "Good morning, Arthur." Good morning, Arthur.
She's just playing games this morning.
She's playing games with my. Okay, sorry, I apologize.
Don't do that.
Chef. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Tell me something. Are you from Pensacola?
No, I was born in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I love it up there. But my dad was a professor at UWF. He came down here, and we moved here. I want to say '96. And I mean, where I'm from, I say Cantonment, Florida, just because that's where it started. That's where I like learned who I was. You know what I mean? So for the most part, like I'm from and born from up north, but I rep my Cantonment, Florida, pretty hard. It's where I cut my teeth, man.
Do you still smell the paper smell when you come into town?
Every morning, if we're downwind, and it doesn't bother me. I'm accustomed to it. Y'all look at me like it's crazy.
No, I understand because it doesn't take long.
It's like
I lived in Cantonment for a year and some change, and it doesn't take long for it to be like. I mean, I don't really notice it.
10
Like you
minutes?
notice it, like it's like this, but it's not like the same as when you first experience it.
Yeah.
Like the first experience is like, God damn, I couldn't live nowhere over here. What the fuck? Yeah, right. You be out there long enough, you'll just be like, yeah, that's the wind. They just turned downwind, just change directions. You'll be all right.
How did you land in Cantonment though? Why was that the choice?
it was the choice because my family found this awesome house, and it was like it kind of was like a scary movie, like Brown House, and it was like it was sick, but it had like this like pulley weight system in the garage and shit. Like it was wild, and like they had like these secret compartments in the house, and I don't know, man. I like they picked that house and it had like sat on this hill. There was a lake down in the bottom. Like it was like a very unique house. And when we moved in there, my parents knew like we were gonna be here forever. I made friends faster. Like our lives like evolved a little bit quicker than what was happening up there. So I guess like change of scenery caused us to bloom a little bit, and that was grew our roots. You know what I mean? Just finding comfort in the structure.
Grew our roots. When did you start cooking food?
I started cooking food with my grandmother when I was young. I would help cook all the time. I cooked with my nanny. She everything's Crisco. Everything was like Southern. So I started early with like my grandmother teaching me to make eggs. Like I think at like 4 or 5, I was like cooking eggs almost pretty damn well for a kid. But then we started making cookies, and then like as you progress, you start to cook dinner with them, and so that was always like a sense of structured comfort for me. And so like I would help Nanny make biscuits, even knead the dough, roll it, cut them, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like helping make her make pies. Like I think the passion that I get from cooking is like the sentimental memories that you once don't realize happen. And I think that's what, like, I start doing things and I cook certain things and I enjoy the memory of what I'm making. You know what I mean? Not because I'm living in the moment of like, "Oh, I remember when I like did something similar to this." And you'll hear my guys talk about it all the time. I'll be talking about my family and like, me and my dad used to cook all the time for Thanksgiving and family events. It was always me and him throwing down, or I'd throw down, he'd throw down, or he'd throw down on Thanksgiving and I'd throw down on Christmas. It was always a thing of what we could do at home, you know?
Do you? Is everybody still alive? Grandparents still alive and everything?
Not everybody's still alive. Both my grandmother, she's still up. I think she's 97 years old. She's the one on my hand. I have a EV strain. She's an angel. I mean, she helped curate who you see today, like by far. Like her impressions that she put on me, and like the dedication, like it's different when like your like grandparents put love into it, right? But when they put further information, like curving you because they want the most success with you, never counting you out, like it's bigger than it's you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a furthered love.
It's like an imprint of themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And for both, even my grandpa was equally as incredible.
You used such a very unique word there when he said she curated me. That was pretty good.
It's a very good word.
So that's a very intentional word. I like the fact that
I knew, like, being older now, like I'm 35 on Sunday, like you start to realize a lot. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, man, I took these times for so fucking granted.
Yep.
And then like you think about it and you're like, now I'm busting to the next hump, which is everybody, 35. I'm starting my push for retirement at 60. You know what I mean? And so I'm a forethinker. I think things. I try and think things for me, like in the kitchen and everything, weeks in advance. It never happens because the industry changes.
Yeah, we
But-
plan and God laughs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But the passion that has been presented to me, the constant push, I take it for granted. Like, and I miss the thought. Like, like you look back in the nostalgia of the moment, and you're like, damn, I missed that. I missed that moment to appreciate what was the real thing.
But that in itself is the sign of growth. The recognition in what you missed back then and even what you may miss right now. Because on a daily basis, like my routine at night, what I try to do at some point, either in the shower before I go to bed or before I like actually lay down mentally, or
That on Christmas I was given. Backtrack. So when we were at the truck, we did a lunch for the Blue Angels. They specifically came over to the truck to eat with us and hang out and meet me. And
That's dope.
It's super
That's
sick.
dope.
It was sick. And one of my hats, I had one of their team pins. They gave me a team pin, and I like rep that on my work hat. But so they came and gave me one of those nice Blue Angel posters for A Rustyc Spoon. So for Christmas, I got, basically like it framed.
What are you doing over there, bro?
I got it framed.
They said they lost audio, and I went to hear see if it was there. It's there. I don't know.
So
Sorry.
Oh no. So
Sorry.
So basically, we get to Christmas. I forgot about it. This is like a year and some change. On Christmas, I opened this Blue Angel poster that they had given me, and my sister, which is my GM at the time, she got it framed for me. And I opened it, and I was like, that moment when they gave it to me, I was just like, hey, thanks. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
And then when I sat there and saw it, it said, many thanks, the Blue Angels, A Rustyc Spoon, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I went down into tears at Christmas. That, like, right there in the chair holding that thing. Because for that moment, I didn't appreciate something that would be a longevity goal.
Yeah.
And that's a goal. Like, when a big organization like recognizes you for that's their favorite food, like, and for them to go out of their way to do something like that.
The Blue
for me,
Angels is huge.
yeah, but for them to do it out of the kindness of their hearts, like I didn't, and we're a little guy. But when I stopped and looked at that frame, it made me realize I couldn't miss the everydays, the moments that you appreciate are like when you're in my restaurant. I have employees. When they come up to me and they answer problems with solutions before I even get to know what happened, and they tactfully handle it and null it off. That's appreciation. And those are things like you can't be successful without those people. And and it goes all the way down to my family roots.
Yeah.
Like I've been pushed to be the best person I can be and be the best chef I could be because no one wanted me to do anything other than what I loved. My wife pushes me every night. 3 weeks ago, I thought about quitting cooking. That is a real statement. I didn't know if I could love it like I was. And guess what? My wife talked me off the edge, and she remembered me, who the fuck I am, and why I do it, and what I do it for. And that's why it, like, I guess who I am and why I push like I do. And that's why I'm always doing something. I'm always trying to build my game. I'm always trying to grow. It's a compounding, like, energy. You know what I mean?
So it's crazy you said that because that was kind of an underlying theme of I went back and watched The Bear, heard a lot about it, and so I was like, before we bring him in here and sit him down, I want to immerse myself in it and just get a taste. I would assume that's probably just a taste is what that is because you don't have the heat and the pressure. And I remember from cooking when I was a kid and whatever, but the anxiety.
I live for it.
That's the one thing that I pulled away from.
I've had minor restaurant anxiety, like the rush anxiety, like the be on the line anxiety, where like tickets are flying and like and it's like let's go. Like I've been on that, like, and I can understand because I appreciate that when it's a well-oiled machine. Okay,
It's
because
an investment all the way around.
Yeah, because I've been in the kitchen on the line when it's not, and that's just chaos. And then I've been in the kitchen when it is, and it's like, boom, you can put the music on, dog, and people, bah, bah, bah. You can see the tickets. Yeah, we backed up, but we know we're gonna be out this bad boy.
We're selling tickets.
And we're selling tickets. It's moving. It's and there's nobody's tripping. Nobody's freaking out.
Yeah.
And even if something messes up, we're like, hey, stop, I got that.
You hear
Refire.
the-
Okay, it's cool. Refire. Let's go. Bah, 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 bah,
band's
bah.
playing in,
And
the music
it's
bumping.
going, bro. And it's going. And when you're in that, bro, and isn't that is like
Poetry in motion.
bro, it's so
Poetry in motion.
just like watching a football team run the ball all the way down the field. When you watch a football team's offensive line just run the ball for the whole series, and the defense just backs up the whole time, and
Calm
you're just
down,
like,
San Francisco.
you just can't. Yeah, you feel
Calm
it. You
down,
know what I'm
San
talking about.
Francisco.
But when you watch that kind of stuff, or when you watch the chef, and he's back there and he's doing it, and when you see him just go away, or when you watch the musician, like that movie. What was that movie? Soul, that animated movie, and how they depict everybody doing their thing.
You did not just say Soul.
For real, because they do a good job depicting how individuals, a track star, a chef, a musician, when they get into their zone and they go away.
It's a switch.
It's a switch. You have that. Like people who do think you have that switch where it's like it doesn't matter who's here. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm doing my thing, and there's nothing that can fucking stop me right now. And that is so identifiable when somebody's doing something that's great. And that's what I appreciated. What he said was, even the great ones have those moments when they're like, "Man, screw this, dog. I'm not. It's too much, dog.
Yeah.
It's too much. I could be doing something else. I could be doing way less, and not have to worry about all this." And the fact that you have a better half, the neck to the head, that can push you and make you feel
And
that.
the only one.
To make
It's
you
the
feel
only
that's
one.
what I say. That's why I call him the neck.
Careful,
Yeah.
Roberta.
That's why I call him the
Careful,
neck.
Sister Roberta.
That's why I call
Calm
him the
down,
neck. They
Sister
call him,
Roberta.
the husband is the head of the household, but the wife is the neck. If you break your damn neck right now, what's the rest of your body? Useless, dog. You just the head.
Did you wake up to preach this
You
morning?
I wake up to preach all the time. You just don't listen.
That's very true.
You don't know what you're talking about,
That's
dog.
very,
You gave
very
me a
true.
platform. I'll do it if you let the mic go. Don't play.
That's scary. Now
It
back
is
to you,
scary.
Chef.
Back to you, chef.
You, Chef.
So, what's your philosophy when it comes to creating new dishes?
That was look.
You like
that
I-
was so unorganic, dude.
I picked the most unorganic question to
that
follow
was
that.
so horrible, dude.
Bro,
That
I
was
was-
horrible. Dude.
That was preacher style.
You have to have a better
No, that was preacher
mastery
style.
of the lid.
Back to Genesis.
That was disastrous.
I'm here for
That was a
that.
horrible transition.
How about biggest challenge in transition?
All right, so look, here's what I want to know.
I'm sorry.
How different a contrast is it from going from the food truck into the kitchen and back and forth?
It's not. Truthful, I can cook in either one, but I think the availability of what we can do and what we can produce and what, like, we're not dignified to a set structure of what food is what.
Yeah.
Like, you go to the truck, you know
what's
what
in
you
that.
get.
Yeah, it's
You
only
know
so
what we're
many.
going down.
Yep.
It's what it is what it was.
You can
like,
create in the kitchen.
I have ultimate freedom.
Yeah, it's Willy Wonka in the kitchen.
Exactly. And so, like, we got on with a beef company that I get to, like, basically pick the style ribeyes I want, and I get to, like, I get bacon cured for us. Like, the in depth that we get to be is who identifies as what we are, and I think that's the best thing. Is kind of like our team, we won't settle for anything other than what we deserve, and we feel we deserve the best because we put our common labor into it, and that our common labor is where I got the restaurant name. It's meant to project into the blue collar people, electricians, people that worked at the factory or the mill or whatever. Both of them, Ascension and the paper mill, like people around our area. Like, the reason I made it affordable and the reason, like, everything that I put, it's my common labor to do it. I get up every morning to change people's perspective on food and culture and life, because that food can take you away from the worst of moods. How many times you had
That's fact.
How many times you had a banging ass breakfast after a shitty ass morning and you leave there and you're like, I'm ready to fuck today up.
That's fact. They don't call it comfort foods for no reason.
That's why I do it, because I see some people come in there dragging, and then I see them leaving like, I'm ready to go, dapping chef up on the way out. Like, that's us. That's us. I mean,
So how do you figure out what you are going to serve people? How do you figure out what kind of dish you're going to make or what you're going to serve somebody?
truthful is what I'm feeling. How adventurous I'm trying to be. It's me. Some weeks I won't push myself. Some weeks I will push myself. Common labor. We did a Maine lobster claw rangoon, and I did 3 types of sauces, and like it was, making those things, it was tedious, but to watch people's faces, like I I love crab rangoons. That's why I did it. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, like, it just changes week to week. It's depending on how I feel. I let my guys explore. You know, like I preach this around to other chefs. You know, be the chef you needed to be when you were coming up. And a lot of chefs that are coming up don't feel they get enough exposure. And if you follow us on our media, we're always blowing our guys out there. Like I want them in my kitchen. The next step is to leave me. And if you're leaving me, you better be going somewhere worth a shit.
I know that's right.
And if you don't, then I'm gonna walk you off the edge and say, hey, we have the ability to put this in. But that's the thing with it with us is I want you to grow. I want you to come to me and be like, chef, I want to do a version of a chopped cheese. Run it. What do you need? What are you thinking? Hey, I want to do this, blah, 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 breakfast, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm always going to say yes, because the moment you shut them down, you just like, that's what's different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're talking about,
that's the appreciation in the team. See, when you have when you have a leader, when you have a chef that allows you to be
who you are,
what you to reach out, especially when it comes to food. Like, that's the whole point. Like, you're destroying somebody's love of food when you damper those kind of suggestions, or those kind of ventures into that realm, because that's what we're looking for. That's what you're looking for, and that's what most people, especially when you're in that realm, like when you have that kind of passion, and when you're not just cooking at Ruby Tuesdays, when you're not just factory line cooking at McDonald's or some Waffle House or something like that. Not knocking anybody that does that. Kudos to everybody who cooks. But when it's a personal thing, when it's a brand, I don't know what the hell you're doing over there, sir, but I need you to stop. When it's a brand, when it's something that my man built and it's mine. You know what I'm saying? When it's yours.
It's the relationship.
Exactly. And that's what motivates them to wanna. That's why you can say what you said when it's like, hey, I don't have to worry about it because I got a team of people that before I know there was a problem, they've solved it, and I'm just getting updated on what had happened over the night. Like, I didn't have to worry about it.
100%.
And that's where that comes from. You have people that are willing to go out there and do that because they appreciate the fact that you're willing to allow them to be.
My investment in them and my confidence in them shows that they can have the confidence that they can come to me and present something. Some things I will shoot down if it's not.
That's crazy. You're supposed to. You can't just be yes to everything. You can't just be yes to everything.
I mean, I do some. Most of the time, I do. If it's something fun
Says
and
the
I'm
man
interested.
without his own kitchen.
He said, you can't say yes to everything and anything.
Yes, he can.
In life,
he can let him crash and burn. That's
Have
not
you
what
ever
we-
seen
that's
a
not
movie?
what
That's
some
100%.
people
But
learn.
that's me teaching them that if you're gonna put it on your plate, you have to do it to the end. I'll support you. I'll back you. And he's right. I won't let them fail. I know how to get it out of it. That's why I say yes.
There's an escape route.
Yeah. There's an eject seat.
Yeah, there's an eject button.
Because I can pick it back up and help them.
Yeah.
And it's over. But they learned. And they learned that they put too much on their plate.
Yeah, you did too much.
You did too much. You asked for too much.
You burnt. Flew too close to the sun, bitch. You flew too close to the sun.
I did that the other day.
Yeah,
but
what'd you do?
was-
What'd you do?
That
I was going to ask.
That was a sexual encounter. That
Oh,
didn't
then I
have
don't want to know. I
anything
changed
to
my mind. I'm
cooking.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
there was food involved.
Yeah,
but
let's go past that. But so number 11.
let me ask you this. So being in Pensacola, you're more than a chef in Pensacola, whether you like it or not. You are at that place where you're an influencer on the culture. So do you try and incorporate elements of Pensacola in your food and things that you do?
Oh yeah. I have fish brought to me from Patty's. I do a lot of. Luckily, I've gotten a couple charters that have had the right documentation to give me fish. We've curated Caribbean grouper that's big around here. People love grouper. I influence a lot of my cooking with like the Louisiana side. Like I was saying, like I made a killing and I made a name for myself at Alice's when I'm doing all the coastal food and all that beautiful, like, it was Southern version fine dining on a coastal restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it. So I spent a lot of time doing that. Believe it or not, I don't eat a lot of fish. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, like that, and I have a strange diet. But I mean, I cook a lot of things too.
Wait a minute.
Hey, we gotta go back to that one, dog. I'm sorry.
No, you tried to slide right on
there was two sets of antennas that went off.
I was actually paying attention at that point.
Yeah, and then he started slide past the estranged diet part. I need to go back to the estranged.
What you mean?
Yeah, he tried to slide smooth past that shit.
What is ho-hos all day?
If you'd have used a different adjective other than estranged, we might have let it slide. But you used estranged as the adjective.
Well, I get made fun of. I get made fun of how I eat.
I got questions, damn it.
So
using the F-cat words and shit. Hell no, dog. What's in this damn diet?
The diet ain't good.
That's why that bitch is estranged.
It ain't good. I just stay eating like hot dogs all day. I mean,
he's a glizzy
glizzies
king.
all day. Candy bars, bags of chips. I live off of that like gas station diet.
He's the Tom Thumb landscaper lunch diet.
Yeah. My wife hates it.
The Tom Thumb diet.
My chefs hate it. Like,
oh my god, that is
pizza.
so funny. He cooks the best fucking food.
it's real. It's
And
real.
eats gas station hot dogs.
So I'm gonna connect the bear with the whole experience now because I told you I watched the show so I could take notes. So he fixes all this amazing food for these people all night long, and they eat good in the whole family restaurant. Everybody working, and that motherfucker goes home and makes his ass a sloppy peanut butter and jelly sandwich, dude. And every time they go to see them eating at home, they're eating like cereal,
Ramen.
fucking
Ramen all day.
My ramen game's strong.
My ramen game is super strong.
My ramen game.
I throw eggs in that ramen, dog. Come on now.
Chopped mushrooms.
Come on now.
Celery.
Come on now.
Bean sprouts.
Yeah, you won't even know it's ramen. It came out that bad, but they're like, what soup this is? Nigga, that's ramen, dog.
There's noodles at the
There's
bottom.
chicken
of this
in there and all type of shit.
Imitation crab stick. Got that on time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ramen can go down.
But that's the thing. Like we eat a lot of. What'd you call it?
Tom Thumb landscaper lunch food.
Yeah. Your boy lives off of the hot dog roller.
Bro, I'm
That's
telling
all
you,
right. There ain't
that was
nothing wrong
5
with that.
days a week. I remember landscaping. That was 5 days a week. And I realized that, and I was like, bro, I'm eating 2 dogs a day.
Wonder why
every
your
day.
stomach hurt.
Wonder why I feel weird. It's probably why I got the cancer.
That's where that cancel came
It probably
from.
is.
that Tom
Oh, no.
Thumb
I'm
food.
dead ass. It could have been from I'm telling you, dog. I was eating hot dogs. Like there was
So
one
we
day a
having
week.
cancer to hot dogs right now?
No, I'm not. We're not doing that. Don't listen to us in cancer when we talk about it. There's no correlation. That's why he's trying to claim the morning show
Thoughts of
healed me.
Trayford Aloysius Jones, the Rogers III, did not reflect those of Beach's Radio, EmCo Morning
No,
Show.
I am not claiming that the Tom Thumb hot dogs gave me cancer. I am claiming that I ate a lot of Tom Thumb hot dogs, though. Except for one day a week when we got to eat at the mall.
Okay.
Ooh.
Speaking of hot dogs and deliciousness, let me just stop and tell you. Last night, I was not supposed to do it, but I was exhausted. I was tired, and I happened to come through Fairfield and Pace. And where 3D Eats has taken over the old Checkers on the corner right there. Son, I got 2 hot dogs dressed all the way, an order of fries, and a bucket with a straw. A bucket with a straw. I could feel my arteries clogging, but I enjoyed every fucking moment of it.
Was it
They
a
have
bucket with a straw?
frozen Arnold Palmer, dude. Oh my
What?
gosh, bro.
Oh, yeah, I had that.
Oh yeah, Mardi Gras night. Yeah,
We
the
had
6th.
that.
I didn't have the frozen one because I was dying already.
I
It
had
was
the-
cold as fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have the frozen one because it was frosty outside. But
Bro,
that,
it was so
that Arnold Palmer mix was
They do
slam.
good over there. They do some good food.
a little liquor inside.
Yeah, I was about to say
that
a
thing,
twisted
man.
Arnold Palmer. That one would be nice.
Oh, that's a summer day right there.
All
Yeah,
right,
it is.
Chef, what's your cocktail?
Oh, my cocktail? Transfusion, or I have a bartender that makes me a pineapple lime zest like kind of spritzer, and it has 3 shots of vodka in it, so it's not really a spritzer. It's more of like just carbonated water on top of that with some pineapple juice, I guess. With the but I like fresh and light. I'm a morning drinker. Like if I'm playing golf, you know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
He said, "I'm a day drinker."
He's a golfer and a day drinker.
Hey, Gucci, if you're watching this, can you turn the outside stereo down a little bit so we don't get...
turn the music down!
He's watching. He's watching. I just don't want to get license thrown off because they can hear the fucking shit in the background, dude. That's not good. Good Lord.
So where do you prefer to golf at?
Oh, at Marcus. Marcus is the best golf course.
Yeah. You can.
I mean, it's not like the people out there at the golf course. Like,
I like Marcus.
dude, it's nice.
I mean, except for the fact that the houses are right there, it's a mental game.
Hey, play better.
It is.
That's what it is.
It is.
And
Because
then,
I play at Osceola.
oh, I love that course too.
Osceola's forgiving because you could like mess up. And like you're not gonna hit nothing, but you're gonna be 3 fairways over. That's the wrong fairway
But
you
still,
at right there because they're
I like
right
that
on top of each other.
You can
but
still have fun.
You can still have fun.
And it's wide open.
It is. Like you can you mess up on Osceola, like you just be like, fuck it, I ain't gonna get that ball. It's over there on 9.
I'll get it on the back.
I'll get it when I'll get it when I come back around. What the?
I'm trying to see like how wide I can make myself look. It's crazy. Sorry. I was in my own world over here.
We're still filming right now.
I know. What?
This is live.
They're all
right
about
now.
you, man. Here, let me just.
This is live right
Here,
now.
how about that?
We're all watching your
How about
crazy
that?
ass with a flashlight around your face.
How about that? You can have it. And nobody give a shit about the captain until
Except
you have
I can
it.
see a flashlight out the corner of my eye. I'm wondering what the hell.
You were in the Zen moment, dude. Why do you even need to? Why am I even involved in your Zen moment, dude?
I don't know why. See,
All is well.
if you'd have left everything alone, the Zen mode would have been fine. But you turned on the flashlights, running around your fucking face, trying to see how white you can be. What the hell?
I got lost in it for a minute. Can't you just let me be lost in it for a minute?
I'm not letting you be
Extra
nothing.
sauce.
You already lied on me about being the technical issues. No, I'm not letting you shit.
I don't know what
You said some racist shit earlier about some fried chicken and some watermelon Red Bull. Don't act like you didn't. You see him laughing because he was here when it happened.
But when
I
it
love
was
how
said-
his last
hang on,
name is
hang on.
Strain.
But when it
Oh,
was
yeah.
said, you agreed. You
I agreed what? No, I didn't agree
that you
until
wanted
afterwards.
Some fried chicken.
That was until after you had said it and it had went around in my head like, damn, fried chicken does sound good. It was still racist as shit for you to
It
say
wasn't
it.
racist. I just know you, my friend.
Oh, there was a racial tinge on it.
I know you.
I know 3 black people that would have had a problem with what you said. That's all I need.
I
Is
don't
3.
know those people.
It doesn't matter. I just know 3.
I don't know those people.
You don't have to. You only know 3 black people.
I know lots of black people. Come on, that's not nice.
Me, John, and Frank.
That's not.
God.
You see, he's laughing real hard because I named
You
him.
got him.
I named
You
him.
got
I
him,
just
big
named him.
bum
He said Big Bub.
Bing, bang, boom. Hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil.
But the moment that he stopped mid sentence and he was like, "Oh, he real."
Hey, what?
Come on,
hang
Beauregard.
What is the what's the biggest difficult thing you fight against in Pensacola? Because we always try and keep things centric about Pensacola. We try and focus on home. So what's the number one thing you fight against in your town?
People to get out of like their people select their restaurant because they've frequently gone there for special events and that kind of thing. My most difficult thing, I think, for me is trying to welcome a more adaptive approach to what we're doing and people understanding that we can be on that level as well. And it can
Breaking through.
Yeah, breaking through, being more having a more romantic experience. It's I call it the used car side of it, because you basically have to sell yourself, and that's what's most difficult for me, is I don't feel like I should have to sell myself. I don't feel like I should have to. I'm better than this person. My dishes are better than this. I don't feel like it should be like that. I don't feel like I'm like that. I don't like being like that. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's that game part we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, and
Because that's really, unfortunately, that's what it is. If you want your restaurant to be the one that people come to,
I have to play
it has
that
to
game.
be better than. Why? Because the people are the one that you're serving.
But you have to have them to get through the door to even change their experience.
Exactly. And that's the hard part, especially
that's
here.
where- yeah.
Like you were talking about, because to me it's the bittersweet of the small town kind of thing. Because
Everybody's top 5's the same.
exactly, and because they've been here so long. They've been here so
Sorry,
long.
I was trying to get to my button. Sorry, I apologize. What are your top 5?
That's
chef?
an F for the day. I'm telling you right now. That's an F for the day.
Oh, sorry. What are your
F for the day.
What are your top 5, chef?
My top 5 restaurants that I go to.
Yeah, am I allowed to do that with you?
Yeah. I mean, my favorite restaurants are pretty cut and dry. New Yorker Deli. I'm gonna definitely holler at my boys at Iron. Them two are. I eat at New Yorker more than I eat Iron, but I love Iron.
Tom Thumb number 121.
Tom Thumb 127 over there.
Circle K on Highway 29 with the attachment Wendy's.
Yep.
Catch me glizzied up any morning. Breakfast sandwich or glizzy, I can't help it. Hey, and my boys that I hang out with, I have a real tight knit. One's a chef and one's a contractor. We all just we send pictures of hot dogs in the morning and be like, I had a tough morning. I had to get through it. It's so funny. Like, it's just, I don't know. It is.
That is so funny, bro.
And it's hard for people to believe, but like, that's what I have time for.
That's it. And because you spend all your time cooking for everybody else, it's like you've been making these masterpieces. And like, bro, I don't like my stepdad. He's a realtor. He refuses to play Monopoly. Hasn't played Monopoly in 20 years. He won't play Monopoly. He refuses. Why? He's like, that's work. I sell houses and do this shit all day. Why I want to come here and play this game where I'm buying property and selling
Yeah.
All right, I've been jonesing to ask you this question like all week. Is there one restaurant in town that you would, and you can tell me to fuck off. Is there one restaurant in town
Fuck
that
off.
you would like
sorry.
to,
I just
let me
wanted to
just mute you. Is there one restaurant in town that you would just love to go in and just turn it around? Does that make sense? Can I ask that question? Is it a bad question to ask?
That is a bad question to ask.
That's a tight rope to walk.
That is a very tight social rope to walk in regards to the game.
There's a lot of respect on that front. I'm not gonna tell you to fuck off, but
Fuck off.
I'm not gonna tell you to fuck off, but I'm gonna say there's definitely some, like, I really think I could present myself well in like some of these ramen houses.
Okay.
Can I ask a lighter side question? Lighter side of that question?
I was going to ask why, who would it be and why would it be?
No, that's not light. You're going deeper. You're going deeper. You're going deeper. See, I said lighter side.
Why would it be
Stop.
Scenic Cafe 98?
No, that's not what I was going to say. I was...
Slump. This is crazy to me.
So my question was going to be, is there one restaurant that you absolutely refuse to go into?
I don't think he can answer that.
Why?
That's pretty damning.
Why? They know they've never seen you, first of all.
All of a sudden, if Chef Rusty was like, I will not do that, somebody will cut that in a reel, it'll be somebody's whatever. You can't do that.
I can't.
You can't tell me what restaurant you will not go to? You wanted to ask who he would go change their damn structure to,
That's a little different.
That's different than me saying what restaurant you won't go into?
All right. I won't go into certain restaurants just because I know some people have alternative thoughts and opinions about me, and I know that my food would get, like, I wouldn't say it would happen, but
it's a possibility.
If it's over,
if there's a possibility, there's no reason to even fuck with it.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Especially when it comes to food, I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah,
it's not the only restaurant in town.
Yeah,
got a Burger King down the street.
I'm not going to that motherfucker if this whole bitch burned down.
You don't like Burger Kings?
I don't like the Burger King on Fairfield. Excuse me, look at me in my face when I say this to everybody who's watching. The Burger King on Mobile Highway and Fairfield can suck a donkey dick. I wouldn't walk in there if I was starving. I would walk all the way to Brent and fucking Mobile Highway Burger King before I stop and eat in the Mobile Highway and Fairfield Burger King. It's ratchet. It's gross. The people in there have disgusting ass Sunrise apartment attitudes, and I wouldn't walk a blind handicapped person in that bitch for food.
Damn.
Wow.
That's real.
I'm dead ass. I will not go in there. I will not go in there. You're going to have to pressure wash the outside, paint it, and put a whole lot of shit on the outside for me to even walk in that bitch.
It makes me concerned. What?
I've been in there too many times. The last time I walked in there, I'm walking in the door, and you know the section where people are already in line because you fucked up what was going on in the drive-thru? That's the line that I think is the line for the people waiting to get food, and that's not the line. That's the line on the other side. So I'm already like, oh, shit. Because I'm in there because they have fucked up what's going on in the drive-thru.
I feel like that one Denny's tried to kill us.
Bro, I'm not going in there. I told you don't eat at Denny's. But anyway, I walk in there, and the girl comes from the back and goes straight up to the dude at the counter, goes, and what did you want? And I was like, nope. That was it for me. No, I turned around and walked out. That was the third time something nasty. The lady in the drive-thru, the second time before that, talked to me like she had gum in her mouth, like I was her fucking cousin, like she didn't give it. She interrupted me in the middle of the order. And is that all you want? Excuse me. You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. So they will never see service. And they will never see $1 from me. I don't care. I don't care.
I prefer to be called sugar.
I'll go eat at Church's Chicken right across the street. That looks like a little penitentiary. See that? You talking to your phone. You better call your phone sugar.
That ain't me. I think that's you,
That wasn't me, buddy.
I think that's your watch, man.
Ooh.
Your watch is listening to us.
So not only is my watch listening to us, it has literally dictated everything that I just said.
And she said, I don't understand.
Look. She literally said, I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, surveillance.
It started at anywhere I walk in there and the girl, and ended with,
I'm
don't care.
fairly convinced that my favorite Chinese buffet in town served us cat or some kind of pigeon last time we were there, and I won't go back.
Oh, for real?
I won't. I can't.
I mean, I'll probably go
sick.
back.
Like I got sick. Yeah. It was bad.
But I think it was the cancer for me.
I think it was the kitty cancer.
But then I ate at the mall in the food court at
listen.
Whatchamacallit.
That's one I won't eat at. Do you want me to say it? That's one I worked. Okay, so I was a manager at Pita Pit in the mall when I was like working between all the 3 stores that we had in town. Multiple times I saw some wild.
Bro, listen to me. When I tell you, like I've gotten sick before, I've gotten eating something like, this has to come out. Bruh, I ate in the food court. We walked to the Pandora store. I waited in line for like 10 minutes because this was like Christmas time. So me and Jess are waiting in line to go into the store because they only let so many people in. Like 10 minutes in the line, I'm like, look, I go to the bathroom. I leave, I go to the bathroom. Bro, I'm in there for like 20 minutes, come out, and I think I'm okay. And I'm in that bathroom over there like by the police, where the police door is, okay? I get halfway back down the hallway, and now I'm like, you're going to throw up. Like, I know it. And I'm about to about face, and she's coming around the hallway to meet me, and I'm going like this. And she's going, what? I'm like, I need the keys. Give me the keys. I turn around, about face, get to the car, bro. Sit down, 5 seconds. I got to open the door. I am literally Ghostbuster expaculating for 20 minutes. More than whatever I had just eaten from.
Dang.
Bruh. Like, people are walking, this couple walks by and they go, that was us last night. But I'm in the middle of like throwing up, so I can't say what I wanted to say, because what I wanted to say was, oh, last night you had cancer? Did you have cancer last night? Is that what you had? But no. But yeah, I can't eat that.
Get you a t-shirt.
I can't eat that anymore either because
I'll get you a t-shirt.
I've seen too much wild
like
stuff
that
on
shit was fast too. Like it was like, bro, you just ate Rover and this needs to come out right now.
All right, hang on. Let me shift gears. Is there any food in particular that you will not touch? You don't have to necessarily say a restaurant, but I'm just saying, like, is there any, like, you will not eat cod? I refuse, la la la. I don't know. That was the first thing that came to mind. I don't know.
Things that I'll eat. I mean, there's some places I just wouldn't eat their proteins. I mean, I'm trying to be. I've seen things.
Wait a minute.
Listen, hold up.
I think he was just asking a general what foods do you stay away from?
Yeah, I wasn't.
You went into the.
Way too
I'm not eating none of y'all proteins over here. Y'all meats. Arby's is not y'all meats, and you don't have them.
There was a hit on my life.
If we're gonna umbrella it, it's a couple Mexican restaurants. I won't. I know for a fact. I've looked at it.
They're not on Mobile Highway, are they?
No.
Okay, cool.
No. There's just some places I've seen, and I'm like, Like I
But I'm that way, yo. Because I respect that. Like, it doesn't take much for me to be
ain't
like,
gonna say nothing.
like, I'm not gonna say
It's none
nothing.
of my business.
But I'm not coming back.
I'm for sure not eating any more.
Yeah, I'm not coming back.
Yeah,
like I'm not coming
and
back.
it's not a disrespect.
And I tell my people, like I'll tell you, like if you,
it's the seriousness of keeping people safe,
it is.
dude. Regardless, I just got over food poisoning, and I got it from a spot that I love, and I know it happens, but I'm not gonna sit here and say when I see people how they hold their proteins, how they prepare them, how they break them down, and I see with my own eyes how brutal it is, and I'm like, oh, you gonna kill somebody? But I'm not gonna put them on blast. They have to learn on their own. The health inspection will set you free. You know what I mean?
It sure will. It sure will.
Shit, they in the comment section naming places.
Oh shit! Don't do that. Damn. Hey, I think that y'all can do that. Y'all can name all you want. That's all
like,
in the comments.
That's like we need to touch on this because I didn't touch on this last week. Let me. Okay, so I figured out. It's weird. I figured out the issues with the sound, like in the middle of all whatever was in that blunt that you rolled. Or let me do this. Whatever was in that blunt that you rolled earlier.
Weed.
It had no. It has triggered something in my brain. So while all this amazing symphony of information's digesting out here, you like that word digesting? Is it in front of us right
like that? What you just tried to do?
Okay.
That was not an FCAT word. You tried to get on the FCAT level, but you didn't get on the FCAT
All right,
level.
so here's what I figured
That
out.
wasn't even ACT level. That was bad.
So I won't bore you with the technical aspects, but we're going to
Please.
get rid of this bitch this week. This thing's going not in the trash, but it's going to, I don't know, whatever.
have it.
And Chef, when you talk, if you can come a little closer to the mic or maybe bring the mic to your face a little bit more. Just so
Hey, I
you're-
can use that for music though, right?
Huh?
That'll be good for music.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little
That'll
bit.
work, yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that's good. That way I can bring you down a little bit. And we never talked about the fact that there is this one particular bar in town, right? Where if we hear that our female friends are going to this bar, we're like, watch your drinks. I mean, there are several bars in town that we're like that with about. But
I know one of them you about to probably ask her.
yeah, I feel like why does nobody deal with what we all know is happening at Wild Greg's?
Oh, I just saw an article.
I don't understand.
I just saw an article the other day on them.
I don't understand why corporately we don't. I mean, if we know it's happening on a consistent basis, like why is there
Because
not
the
more being done
corporate
to
is
stop
not bigger than the corporate of people that are still going to Wild Greg's. The corporate that is saying what you're saying, and what we all know is
people
not.
still be spending money.
Yeah,
so they
it's
don't give
not
a fuck.
bigger. It's not bigger than the people that are still supporting Wild Greg's every damn
it's deeper than that.
week.
I think it's deeper than that. Think about it like this: it's a business. The real estate's a business. The people complaining about the unsafeness of the atmosphere, and what is said happens there. You know what I mean? Like, they're putting money in the system. They're putting money into the real estate. They're putting money into the town. I feel truthful, if you want to get into it, like, the people complaining about the safety of it are not investing into it because we refuse to spend money there. So we have no dog in the hunt.
No way to fight back out of it. Yeah,
And so,
'Cause we're already
so
not
it's
money
like
in it.
pouring water in a bucket that's already
That's got a hole in it. Yeah.
Because truthful, he's probably paying upwards of 20 racks in real estate, like rent or whatever.
Somebody said he just took the Cactus Cantina place downtown too. Did he take
Did
that
he
over
get
too?
that too? Holy shit, bro!
So to show you probably the output.
Damn
Let's
it,
go ahead and do
dude.
taxes that what he pays back into the state. Let's go ahead and talk about if he's doing that. That's what. So now we're looking at 40 to 40, 45, 50. So think now.
Yeah.
You see why our voice will never matter, even if
Bro.
it's in the paper, even if it doesn't
And you know
matter.
what? I don't care what nobody says. There is not one spot on gallery Thursday, Friday, there is not one spot downtown that has a longer line of people.
They fighting in the line before they even get inside.
That wait, bro. Like,
It's just
even
the kids.
Seville, I don't
And
care
it's
Just
who
the
it
kid-
is.
No,
I
I'm
don't-
saying I'm asking.
Oh,
that
it looks like
it's
that.
100%.
100%. It's PJC, it's UWS, it's 100% 25, and it looks like 25
Some of them look 18
and under. Swear to God. Nobody looks over the age of 25. But guess what? drugged drinks, whatever you want to call it. These motherfuckers is in there deep. That line goes all the way past Cactus, and they
Cross
in there.
the street.
We can go around, walk around. These bitches wait.
Is that where you get your blow from?
I don't go over there.
Okay.
I'm not
I
allowed
told
to
you
go
the
there.
only time I'm going in there is when they have midget wrestling. That's the only time I want to go.
Oh, I forgot about
I want to go for that. That's how I will go to Wild Greg's for
Dude,
that.
I
So-
hope they do it at the fairgrounds again.
So
Yeah, if they have the fairgrounds, then I don't have to go to Wild Greg's.
I would like to help. I would like to help the cause. How do we help the cause? Can we help it instead of combat it? Can we help it? Can
Help
we do
what
something
cause?
to help
Are you
it?
saying to add more drugs to drinks?
No.
No, I don't think there is.
Help the midget cause?
I mean, somebody has to. If for something to be done, something has to be
Something
taken
drastic.
accounted for. Something has to. They have to be accounted for the things that have happened.
They would
that
have to
the
admit to
people-
something.
Yeah, and when they do say, hey, this happened or whatever, it won't change anything.
Nope.
It needs insanity. Insanity. That's all it is. You know, the money will keep flowing. We'll keep bitching, and it'll keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Bedlams.
All right. So
Bedlams.
Bedlams. Bruh.
Bedlams is
A
the
prime
epitome-
example.
epitome
Prime
of the
example.
same
That
situation.
shit ran on for way too long.
They had 3 people get shot in one night and reopened.
Way too long. Okay? It was Bedlam. It was
that's-
named perfect.
it was adequately named.
It was the only other name better would have been Debauchery.
Oh, that's a good name.
Oh,
for
that's a good
place,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Write that down.
Calm down.
on a
Trademark.
second.
Trademark. Debauchery.
I,
He said trademark.
Club Debauchery.
where's your drinking spot, chef?
Oh, my drinking spot is definitely the ticket on 9 Mile. Their new one. I used to go to the old one. I went to the old one for.
That dude said the ticket. I was waiting on him to say some fancy
I
ass
know.
shit.
He said the ticket on 9 Mile, the new one with the volleyball court.
Hey, I went. No, don't get it twisted. I'm an OG. I'm going back from when it was a smoky bar and it looked like a biker bar. Like that is.
That's
my,
like the ticket on what you call
my
it,
hole
Davis.
in the wall. You don't know how many all those beautiful menus that I wrote, all the work that I processed. That was my bat cave. We used to call it the bat cave because I could go there and the people there it was my normal people, and like that's my spot. I mean, the people. It's more of the people in the spot. You know what I mean?
It's cheers.
My man.
It's cheers.
My man. Exactly.
It's good to have a spot like that.
And they keep you grounded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They keep you grounded. They're like, hey, you're acting out of pocket. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. I needed to hear that. You know what I mean?
Where are you cooking at now for people who don't know? Sorry, I didn't even come. Who gives a shit about me?
We just opened our first brick and mortar, A Rustyc Spoon at Marcus Point Golf Club.
Yay.
It's probably one of the proudest moments I've had in my career, especially for what we're putting out with the people we're putting out. I got mostly family and best friends involved in my business, so like, my brother basically, Chris Breck. He's one of my main chefs. He's gonna be opening a barbecue side. We'll have competition grade barbecue all the time. You can come on the golf course. We'll have it. We're gonna open a little oasis like Tiger Point did, but I'm gonna put barbecue and like icy drinks and that kind of thing out there, so you can come up on a golf cart, watch the game out there, chill, nice,
Bro.
And then on the inside, you can still get the same food. And then at night, we flip it. We flip literally the atmosphere of the restaurant, and we turn it into like a finer, nicer kind of casual dining, kind of like Southern Country Club-esque. And you get like these nicer meals. We have so many things that we've incorporated. Now we have a bar program.
Is this after the course closes?
Yeah, we're open until 8 p.m. So check this out. So I just got on Chris Midkiff for doing all my bar stuff. So he's curating cocktails and making these beautiful like presentations. I mean, we have and everybody's invested in the bar. You know what I mean? So that's the cool thing, is I don't have to touch anything. But what they're doing is I'm very proud of. And for me to be proud of their work is exactly what we talked about earlier. You know what I mean? It's like coming with me with solutions for problems I don't even know about. You know what I mean? It means you're doing it right.
That means you're doing it right. I mean, and that's what, good leadership puts people in place to do it right. That's what the whole point is.
I think good leadership is just being the person that don't treat people like you don't want to be treated.
Exactly.
Don't sound off when you don't want to be sound off on. Respect the entire situation of being
Human.
being human, but being an employee. You know what I mean? It is some bosses forget that people don't have to be there.
Yeah.
They don't have to show up.
Yeah.
They don't have to be, and especially if they're good.
And that's the
All my people
that's
tell
the
you.
benefit of the fuel of your confidence building. That's the benefit in that, because that's what makes the employee feel more than just an employee, because you don't
Camaraderie
exactly.
is key.
Yes, we understand in the background that there's this level of I'm the boss, you're the employee. We don't need to function in that.
We don't even need to talk about
We
it.
don't need to reference that.
Remember, you said all that, though. I just want to make sure
Why?
that we've got that establishment.
I'm not your
right.
fucking employee.
I never said that, dude.
Then what is
Why
your
would
point?
you?
Because you just did all
I
this.
just want to make sure
And for
that
anybody who
you
was a
remember.
layperson, they would have believed that you were referring to me as your fucking employee. So as a layperson, I want them to understand that that is not the setup.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I don't know when
it's
not a paycheck
it's
that's coming
overpowering
across the
when you're. Oh, hang on, sorry.
Did you turn my mic off?
I didn't mean to.
No more weed. I think I said last week, no more weed for you.
It's gotten worse.
Leave the button alone.
While you guys were going back and forth, I did
Stop
worse.
hitting the pin.
It got worse.
That pen be rocking over there.
It's not my fault.
He's just seasoning on top of
It ain't
not my
seasoning.
fault, man.
It's seasoning on
Look,
seasoning.
all I know
Cake
is
it.
all I know is Gucci is out there handling some damn business. He's
That's
out there.
loud out there. Who is-
That's all right. He's selling shit out
Was
front.
that-
He's making.
Is he
phone
by
calls.
himself back here?
He's juggling the whole store by himself this morning. Yeah, he and nephew traded spots, but we're glad to have him. He did. He was our connection with Santa Claus. I don't know if I told anybody that, but when we had Santa Claus at Christmas,
No, we didn't.
Gucci was how we got him in the studio. It was one of the.
Gucci was Santa Claus. Don't
That-
let this motherfucker lie to you.
That was not the case at all.
Gucci? Couldn't you tell?
No, dude.
You see his Gucci glasses?
What?
That was old Saint Dick.
This is wild.
What is the weekend in hold for you, Chef?
Oh,
We just said it.
I want to.
I think he wants me to elaborate.
I want a little more
He's so-
elaboration. No. I want a little more elaboration. I want the flavor and the.
Don't do that, Beauregard. Just stop. What's the weekend hold? Don't let him start that shit.
I mean, this weekend is my birthday, like I said, and my wife's birthday is on Monday as well. So I'm heading to New Orleans.
And wait, that was a little tidbit we did get before.
We did get wife's birthday because we talked about how
You got
this
that
is
when
the
we were
awesome.
smoking blunts.
No,
That was
bro, he
earlier.
sat right here and said,
Yeah.
the day after, we always like this weekend, we get to do what the fuck
Chef,
we
I'm
want.
messing with Trey.
Oh shit.
I'm bringing the aerosol BB so I can start shooting you
Oh,
right in the
snap.
kneecap every time you do some bullshit.
Damn, that's crazy.
We do have a nice selection of dark
No,
guns in the
no.
back
I need the
room,
BB to make it sting, not a Nerf gun. I want you to feel it.
I just see you like jumping over a counter like John Wick style.
I just want to.
John Wick style, like that dude did in court last week.
Oh.
You didn't see
On the
that
judge?
one when the judge sentenced him, and she
yeah.
was like, I see by this huge your rap sheet here of 50 million crimes here, la la la. You're not." And he was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. Is that the same dude that they cut from the video and using that Dak Prescott video that jumping over him and
Oh
grabbing him
my
at the
God.
press conference?
Yes.
There's also one of Tucker Carlson jumping over the Fox desk. Hey, what a twisted way of events, man. We never talk about that shit about how Fox cut Tucker Carlson for saying shit that they didn't want him to say, and all of a sudden he's the biggest dick in fucking conservative media. It's horrible.
Flip the
I
script.
love media.
It's so funny.
And sheep will make it so much easier.
Yeah.
Politics and news is like watching a bad rendition of Hamlet play out in real life.
It's like that. What is it called? The soap operas
Yeah.
that you watch.
Yeah, it
But
is.
it's like here's the fake one, and then here's the real one.
This is Dynasty. This is the real Dynasty.
This is as the world turns, as the actual world turns.
It's so weird. I don't know. Good grief. All right, look, let's shift gears. Let's do a little football. Let's do a
Ooh.
little football picking. You want to?
Yeah. Are we being funny right now?
No, I'm not.
I'm ready for it because I got my picks already
You want
lined
to
up.
do?
You
wanna
look-
do-
you
let's
look
do
like
the
you get your
weekend
picks.
update real quick, and then we'll do the picks. We'll come back to the picks.
Yeah, Are we going verbal for the weekend update?
What?
Are we commentating the weekend update?
We can. They can hear us. Oh yeah, free wine tasting
Where's
tonight
that
at
at?
AJ's. Ice cream at Southtown. Little
January
bingo.
23rd.
Yeah, there. You were asking about the
I
date.
did
There
ask
you go.
about that. Why are they moving so fast, bro? Why is everything moving so fast?
Why you want me to slow it down there, buddy?
Hell yeah.
You want me to slow it down for you? All
Uncle
right,
Laser,
here.
let's go see Uncle Laser tonight.
All right, let me back this up here.
No, I
There's
didn't mean
a
for you to rewind it.
Chesty LaRue. There you go. All right, get your free wine tasting on at AJ's Market and Ice
You are
Cream.
definitely the reason for my cancer.
Well,
Oh my god.
I am keeping you alive,
You're not.
brother.
You're not.
I am keeping it in. Are we in remission right now?
No.
We're not in remission.
What makes you believe we're in-
aggressively fighting it still?
Yes.
Then you got to hang on to the EmCo with all
I
you
gotta
got,
get the
baby
fuck
boy.
out of here.
All right, here we It's January 23rd.
10 cards for $10.
Yep.
Hey, whoever's
There you
playing
go.
10 cards at one time, you's a bad motherfucker.
There you go. That's how
That's
they do
crazy.
it, man.
I can't do 10 though. That's too many cards.
All right,
My
now
brain don't
that's
work like that.
Yeah. that's
January
too many.
23rd, $5
I'm stopping at 3 as a matter of fact. I need 3
Donations,
cards.
blah, blah, blah.
I hit it with the 2.
Postal Place, la la la. Check out.
Bro, what are you doing?
It's the. Will you shut the fuck up? I'm remixing here. You can get your information and tickets and all that jazz. Learn more at Crude Cannabis. Their Facebook page. Get your discount. Get your discount.
Are you going to commentate all the way through the weekend?
And then I'm taking Trey to see Uncle Laser tonight. He's so
Who's
excited.
that dude? Who is that dude? with
I
Uncle
don't know.
Laser?
That's his mullet Matt. I don't know.
Oh snap.
It's not mullet Matt though.
They're Bert and Ernie.
Maserati Matt. I don't know.
Bert and Ernie, is that what you said? That's wild. Redneck Bert and Ernie.
All right. We want to remind you March 30th is Pensacola's Bloody Mary
You're
Festival.
so excited about that.
I am, only because Greenlight is going to have a smoking lounge.
Oh
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let
Yeah.
them smoke in there?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They're not going to let that out.
I am custom making the tents with Cody as we speak, my
Y'all better
friend.
not trust that
That's
shit.
cool.
They're going to smell
Pensacola
weed
Beach
everywhere.
after it will be stinky, yes, but it will be legal. Pensacola Beach Business After Hours, Tuesday, February 6th. Get it on your calendars. We're going to take some calls.
No, we're
while
not.
we do
There's 10 minutes
football.
left.
While we do football,
No, we're not.
We're
no,
going
we're
to take
not.
some calls.
No, we're not. Don't call us. It's almost over. Don't call us. I'm hungry. Don't
Tonight,
call us.
we're the Jungle Tings.
What the hell?
Yep. It's at
What
what
kind
you
of
call it?
non-English is that?
I don't know. That's drum and bass talk for let's go drink and rave and sweat a little
And
bit.
burn Babylon.
Yeah, I think this is at Subculture tonight.
I'm
I
not going
feel
there
like
for
it is.
sure.
You're not really. You're not.
No, what the?
That's just a list of January shit you can go check out, dude. You're the one who wanted to talk through the fucking weekend.
I'm
shit.
talking about you asking me if I was going to the fucking burn Babylon.
No, I know you're not because you're
Is
gonna
it
be.
Chinese New Year?
No.
No, I think it's at the end of the year, or some shit.
Gallery night just likes to make
End
up
of
shit.
January. No, dude.
It's the Lunar New Year.
It's the Lunar New
Is
Year.
it? What does that even mean?
I don't fuck with these people,
Exactly.
dude. I don't know. I just let them do their
But
thing.
it's gallery night, Lunar New Year.
Catch the replay on Facebook. Make sure you hit hashtag replay when you're watching it so Trey knows.
Trey doesn't know shit, and I'm not. I need to get off the admin for that. 'Cause I'm sick of getting those notifications. So that's bullshit.
How filled is that email?
He don't fuck with it at all. He don't even check it.
80,000.
He just gets the bing,
I get the
bing,
notifications
bing.
over and over and over
Bing,
again.
bing, bing.
Messages to beach hits.
It makes him feel good.
No,
though.
it doesn't. I hate it.
All
That's
right.
why I just told you to remove me as
What the
admin.
hell? What the hell?
I asked you to slow them down, and you turn these things into fucking episodes.
Sorry,
Come on, man.
You said stop, man.
I said slow it down a little
There's
bit.
a whole bunch of this shit tonight. Vinyl. Check
Dark
it out.
side of the swamp.
Yeah, if you
Worship
need
on the water. Go
if
get you
need
some Jesus over at the
support,
Florida Alabama
Alabama,
10th stage.
That's a weird thing.
That is a weird
Turkey's
blend.
Fun Friday nights, February 9th. You got to mix it in. Do the Lord proud. Hey, this is when we're going to be at Saturday morning. This is at the Maserati dealership. This is our friend
this week?
Javier Tirado.
You tripping?
I'm not worried about you. I'm going over there. We're going to do some.
Oh, I'll go over there. Is that Maserati?
Yeah, dude. This is a big car show. This is the kickoff for the week. For the year. This is the
Can we
first
take the
official.
drone?
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is Javi's thing, man. It's going to be cold as shit, though.
Is it
But
cold?
we're going, yeah.
I'm not
'Cause
going if it's that cold.
This kicks off the series
I don't
of
give
all
a
the
damn
shit.
if it kicks off the life of Buddha.
Escobar.
I'm not.
Buddha.
I'm not.
Hey, man,
It's
remember
cold.
Friday got me like this, dude.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
yeah.
That baby ain't got no shoes on.
And
You know you
remember,
No,
cold.
it's
get your-
cold.
Get
Yes,
your
you don't.
discount, green-light-district.com. Get 10%. Why boo, man?
Boo.
Why would you? And again, hashtag replay Trayford Aloysius Rogers the
Don't do that. You won't know what comes up, and I do not condone
Winter
it.
Beer Olympics.
Still looking for a
at
partner.
Coastal County.
Ooh.
I'm looking for a partner.
Oh, are you in this?
No, I'm trying to be. What part of I'm
Chef, is
Hold
this
on.
weekend? No, he's going to be gone.
Is
that this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ought to be.
I don't know if I can do it.
We'd have got that work.
Oh, I could do it because my game comes on at 7. I didn't realize.
Justification on your face when you went.
All right.
And I was like, damn,
let's
because
talk
it's
about
football.
games.
Yeah,
Let's talk about games. Here we
segue. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, ladies and germs. Here we go. Wait a minute.
jumping
Why
in-
is this
you
why
do-
is this shit
what
be
are you
doing so
doing,
much?
dog?
Should be doing so
See,
much.
this captain just driving us into
All
icebergs.
right, who you got? Texas or Baltimore? Trayford.
I want you to know this is a little bit difficult for me because
Man, don't draw it out.
no,
Just do
you
it,
wanted to
man.
do this right now. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want.
Just do
Like,
it,
this is first down. So I really want the Houston Texans to win just because the coach was the defensive coordinator for San Francisco last year. So that would be really dope just for that man to go from coaching our defense to the head coach of the Texans and to go on that deep into the playoffs. The other side of me wants the Ravens to win because I want my get back. So I'm going with Ravens for the win because I believe Lamar has one good game of show out left in him, and he's going to put it on the Houston Texans, who cannot stop Lamar Jackson.
I'm
So,
really glad that you
Baltimore.
landed that airplane finally. Chef, who you got?
Yeah, Ravens. Lamar Jackson is just a force right now, and his wide receiver core, the defense. They got some gangsters on defense that are under the radar. I think it's pretty. Yeah, I'm with him. Ravens.
That man said they got some gangsters.
They do. That defense moves.
They got some gangsters.
What's that linebacker in the middle? He's
Damn, what's his name?
All right, I too am going Baltimore.
I bet you are.
Here's the next one. It jumped right into it. Trayford, who you got? Trayford.
I imagine.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Are you sure, Trey?
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
You sure?
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
And Chef.
I don't think it's a question. Niners too. I think McCaffrey goes off. I think
He's going to get nasty.
He's rested. What, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
He's been rested 2
And
weeks.
he was playing injured the last two.
And now
or
he's gonna,
the week before last, because he didn't play last week.
And then you got all the other weapons.
Eric Armstead's back. Verrett is back. All our defense is back.
As long
Healthy.
as you can keep people away from Purdy's elbow, we're straight.
They're going to die.
Yeah.
It's going to be melted cheese.
Okay, so everybody
In
took
Santa Clara.
Baltimore. You guys took San Francisco.
I know you're picking Green Bay.
No, I'm taking San Fran.
Why?
I told you because
Why?
it's fixed.
Why?
It's fixed.
It's
It
not
doesn't
fixed.
matter. It doesn't matter what happens. All right, the Bucks.
This is one I'm
And the
interested
Lions.
in.
Detroit all day.
Where are they playing at?
Detroit.
They're playing in
Yeah.
Detroit. Yeah, Detroit
Yeah,
wins.
Detroit all day.
Detroit wins. Tampa's
Detroit
not
all
gonna be
day.
ready for that cold.
Both of those quarterbacks right there are on a nice heat streak right now.
It's been a long
But
time coming for Baker.
It has been, but I don't believe Baker has the cojones to stand up this deep into the season.
It's just too cold. It's
He
just
doesn't
too
have
cold.
it.
Doesn't matter.
And Detroit is riding on a Michigan national championship right now.
Whatever, dude. You always gotta
There's
try.
too much dog in Detroit.
It's the Lions because they haven't had the playoffs.
There's too much dog in Detroit.
All right, who you got? Where are they playing?
I don't care
Buffalo.
where they playing.
They're
it's
playing in Buffalo.
They're playing in Buffalo.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
it's
the
over.
Bills.
No, you can't say that. It was just as cold in Kansas City the other week. It was snowing and
the
shit.
Bills.
No,
Sorry,
but I'm
Bills.
still going Bills.
I'm Bills too.
Bills.
I'm Bills all day just because Josh Allen
I think
is
it's
consistent.
time. I think this is the step.
He is way more consistent to me than Patrick Mahomes. Right
Yeah,
now,
I
Kansas
think
City's too shaky.
There's too much distraction with Britney Spears and
Taylor Swift and State Farm.
Oh my god. They have a lot of commercials.
Britney Spears.
That's what's gonna get us
I had
canceled.
too much of that bit.
You're
Sorry.
calling Taylor Swift Britney
You
Spears.
should come in here dance with knives.
Yep.
All right, so everybody's going Bills.
Buffalo.
All right. She's gonna write a song. It's gonna be a hit about them losing the fucking game, and it's gonna be her fault.
It's gonna be a hit about them getting hit.
Yep. I was smashed. All right, y'all. Thanks for the.
Did you just say I was
Thanks for the
smashed?
picks. Yep, that's
was
the
that
chorus.
the
That's
line?
gonna lead to the chorus. I was smashed in my heart.
Please stop.
I can see it right now.
Just see it, please. Just see it.
Chef, if people want to taste your goodness, how do they do that?
So we're open to the public golf course. It is 2500 Oak Point Drive, Pensacola, Florida. A Rustyc Spoon at Marcus Point. We also have our fine dining dinners, which is common labor. It is a southern presentation of coarse French fine dining, and that is one weekend a month. It's usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wait. So 1 weekend a month, Rustyc Spoon becomes common labor. Is that what you're saying?
At night for dinner, yeah.
Oh, is that every night you become common labor?
No, every night every night other than the weekend that that we plan, that Thursday, that Friday, that Saturday dinner service, we do the fine dining experience.
Got you.
Is there a website somewhere can find any all this information?
ARustycspoon.com. Yep.
One more time.
ARustycspoon.com.
A Rustyc Spoon.
Rusty with a C.
Rusty with a C. Spoon.com.
Order food on there. We're door dashing now. We're full market all the way up now. Everything from DoorDash to private chef events. We have a bunch of things coming down the line. Be on the lookout. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. We always post about different menus and different dishes. Like we said, our like special menus change every week to what we want to serve.
Okay, so we won't talk about Rolling by the Bay yet, but I have heard that you may be involved in that in some way.
Oh yeah. I'm setting up a booth. We're setting up booths, and we're bringing a bunch of hot plates, and I'm going to be whipping out medallion steaks and that kind of thing.
You're a hot plate, Trey. That's what I'm going to call you from
bro,
now
that's a
on.
compliment. That's a nice thing he said to you all day.
That's the nicest thing he's ever said.
My little Blackstone hot plate.
See, then he comes it up.
See, there we go.
Every time, dog. Just give him a second. Yeah, just give him a second. Just give him a second.
What?
He'll ride back down to the south of the Mason-Dixon.
What? That's horrible.
Sure is, ain't
That's
it?
horrible.
Mm-hmm. Your ancestors applauded that one.
That's horrible, dude.
Minor rate to set you on fire.
That's horrible, dude.
Wakanda forever.
That's horrible.
Oh my god. That was a right hook out of nowhere.
Bro, if you'd done this fucking shit, when you did it, if you'd have done it, I would have died. I would have fallen out of my fat chair right here into the floor. Let me tell you something. I would have rolled out like a roly-poly right here in this fucking floor, man.
I was holding my Red Bull.
Look.
That shit was
So
top
stupid.
tier execution.
All right, listen. Damn, you're so microphony over there.
Bro, I told you I can hear the germs leaving my mouth going into the
You
microphone.
keep grabbing like.
Because I keep trying to move away, it's not helping.
Look,
And then I hear,
nobody else is doing the thing.
and I don't hear anybody else's taste buds.
Well,
but mine.
stop.
And you keep pushing the
Yeah.
button. Stop doing that, bro.
All right, listen, Chef, we thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure, even though Trey has not been on very good behavior the whole time.
You were using a flashlight at one point in the middle of the fucking show, bro.
What you have to understand is like the whole experience is really just like a mind fuck for Trey. That's the whole point of being here. We just bring in outside guests so that they can enjoy the experience.
I love it. This is a lot of fun.
I'm playing hooky next week.
Oh,
Can't play
snap.
hooky next week. We got a great guest next week.
I'll do it remote from Vegas like I did last time.
Oh man, you did.
Remember I did it from my
We brought him on a laptop and sat him in a chair like he was a guest. Nobody could hear it.
it was horrible.
And they all they did was talk. It was Locks and
It was horrible.
who else was it, man?
It was the comedy thing.
Oh gosh, and Perk didn't show up.
Yep,
and
it was horrible.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
We can look back and laugh now. We're not happy, Dev.
Chef, I'm so glad you
It's
came,
all fun
man.
and games now.
Dude, this was fun. I enjoyed talking to you.
All right, we
Yeah,
want
but
you
it's so
back.
fun.
Just remember you said that.
No, I'll come back. No, I'll hang out again.
All right, good deal.
Hell yeah.
What time are we eating lunch today?
Whenever you fucking get done, because I got to wait on you. I brought the
We got a little meeting when all this is over, man.
I'm finna hook up the PlayStation and wait. I ain't got shit to do.
He really did bring his PlayStation. I'm
I sure
proud of
did.
him.
I
Hell,
love
dude.
that. I love
'Cause
that.
I knew I was
Good
gonna be here
energy.
for a
He knew he
second.
was going to be here for a minute. He even got him a little snack before.
I'm ready to go.
He
I can
probably
make
ate
it.
all
He
your
done a
food
chill.
out there.
I can make it. I'm gonna roll this other blunt up.
They probably ate all your food out there.
I hope they did. I left
I'm
it. Hey, eat
about
them
to go
though.
eat at the golf course myself right now.
You finna go eat at the golf course right now?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
man.
We gotta have
See?
we gotta have a little quick meeting and then we'll all make a
If
ride.
I was smart, if I was really smart, I'd have came in golf gear and just rolled to the golf course.
It was
Oh,
killing you not to wear the San Francisco outfit.
It was.
Though.
This was necessary game.
It's necessary.
Tomorrow's game day, bro.
Team day.
Yeah, today's like team day.
Okay.
But damn, Marcus Point.
We're still riding. All right. Hey,
Yeah,
thank
but
you
I
for
don't got no
being here,
clubs. If
man.
I'm going all the way over,
Man,
I want
we're
to
not
golf
going
too.
to play golf, dude.
You can leave me, bitch. I don't care.
Oh, trust me, I'll leave you, bro.
I just got a new golf bag
No
too.
problem.
Ooh.
And when you walk home, they'll take that back.
I'm not
from
walking
you.
that
Oh my
goddamn place.
God.
They have a thing
You
called
gotta walk through
Uber.
my neighborhood to get home.
Uber.
They'll drive around my neighborhood down
If
there.
they'll drop me off in Mayfair, they will ride to your neighborhood. Trust me.
My neighborhood is where they bring the shit they steal from Mayfair.
Exactly.
They bring it up from my
Exactly.
neighborhood, chop it up.
Exactly.
What a crazy town this is, man. Thanks for watching this madness. We
Yeah, thank
appreciate
you
you
again.
again. Oh, did you want? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, after you, sir.
No, sir.
No,
you
sir.
go ahead,
No,
sir.
no, after
By
you,
all
sir.
means,
No, please.
give the governor a rump. A rump. A rump. A rump. I didn't get a rump out of that guy. Give the governor a rump. You guys have a great weekend, man.
Hey, we love
Thanks,
y'all, man.
brother.
Go to gallery
Later on.
night. I'm not going.
Hey, for anybody who's
thought you was
interested,
done.
no,
What?
hang on. For anybody who's interested, we are going to see Damn Laser tonight in Mobile. Tickets were still available last night. It's at Alchemy somewhere. I don't know. Doors open at 7. They jump on the stage at like 8:30. I'm gonna try and find a way to get my man on stage. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna try and get him up there. You know, like you go to the restaurant and you're like, hey, it's my man's birthday. I don't know. Hey, my man's got cancer. I don't know. We'll see. Hey,
Cancer's not going to get me on stage.
you
It
said.
I mean, cancer
you
will get me on
said-
stage.
Yes, I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm your
Cancer.
manager.
Hey, cancer could get me to the Super Bowl. We need to figure this out.
That's why I'm your manager. I'm working on it real hard, brother.
You're not working on that part.
I'm working on this hard. Love you guys.
Hey, we love y'all, man.
Have a
Later.
great weekend.